Fairly straight-looking run up there. Now he shifts it onto his left foot. Keeper knows he has to stay on his line. Oh, and it's a poor penalty. Poor penalty. We're going to come down to the goalkeepers, isn't it? On one end, Ebenezer Harcourt, the Nigerian stopper, tallest man on the team somehow, just 15 years of age. And on the other side, 20-year-old Mohamed Sissoko. Neither keeper had to work particularly hard in that game. Sissoko had to make a couple of good saves early doors. The coach is looking for volunteers. They may have already. Nice words for the goalkeeper. If enough people tell him to sit down and relax, he might think why he wouldn't be relaxing. Don't overdo it. Both sets of coaches looking after the goalkeepers, the most important people out there now. These guys can be the difference makers. Yes, they can have good and bad penalties. And you wonder how much homework they've been able to do on the opposition. Probably not much. Although the other teams will be watching this in case there's any further penalty shootouts between these two sides, or involving either of these sides, whichever side actually makes it through to the semi-finals. Remember, Nigeria never lost a semi-final in this tournament. It's the 10th time in a row in which Nigeria have participated in the tournament that they've made the knockout stages. As I say, they've not yet to lose a quarter-final. Another important note, 3 times in the past, these two sides have met in this tournament. On each of those 3 occasions, the winner of this match has gone on to win the title. 2015, they played each other twice, Nigeria winning 3-1 in the group stage. They met again in the final, a 1-0 win there. And in 2023, Senegal's campaign began with a win over Nigeria. So the instructions from the referee.
Stay in line. First, touch the ball. And okay, it's clear. Yes, clear. It's clear. If you 10 millimeters, you have the ball. Like, if you save the ball. One leg, yeah? Yes, one leg. Okay. One leg is okay. 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 Thank you. Okay.
Well, you assume the goalkeepers have been practicing this anyway.
Yeah. Hey, come.
Referee being as clear as possible. This is no time to be ambiguous. wonder if the referee's over-explaining this here. The goalkeepers know what to do in a penalty shootout. I'm sure they've been there before. So Ebenezer Harcourt, the Nigeria goalkeeper, is going to be the first man to try and make himself a hero. Senegal stepping up with the first penalty. To Pierre Dorival. Came on as a substitute. Did Dorival after Senu Sek had pretty much run himself into the ground. Now what can Dorival do? Fairly straight looking run up there. Now he shifts it onto his left foot. Keeper knows he has to stay on his line. Oh, and it's a poor penalty. Poor penalty. Dorival with his head in his hands, as well it might be. Didn't look confident, did he? And if you're going to put it down the middle, you've got to put it high. You can't hit it low like that. Outstretched foot enough to save the ball. For Harcourt. Now then, Precious Benjamin. Looking at Mohamed Sissoko by way of reply. The keeper allowed to move, he just has to stay on his line. Benjamin, and that's how you take a penalty down the middle. Smash it hard and high. And that's what it means for the number 12. It's a good view actually from back here. Don't think the keeper gets that, even if he goes the right way, you know. It's high and straightish into the roof of the net. So then, very important now. The Seydi Diouk. Finds the net. Can't afford to miss your first two. The writing would really be on the wall then for Senegal. Diouk, puff of the cheeks, runs up, sends the keeper the wrong way. That's much better for Senegal. Better for the young Lions. Now then, who's up next for Nigeria? And it's the central defender, Emmanuel Chukwu. Played really well. Made some really timely interceptions on the few occasions that Senegal did threaten the Nigeria goal. Now Chukwu against Sissoko. Chukwu with a hard and straight with the run up and hard and straight with the finish as well. And Nigeria keep their advantage. 2 penalties each. They lead by 2 penalties to 1. Do the 7-time champions. Keeper went the right way. The ball too high for him. And the pressure now all back on Senegal again. The outstretched arm just missing out. So then, Mame Faye looked dangerous after coming on. Couldn't quite turn the tide Senegal's way. Needs to find the net here. Faye, deliberate run up. Oh, and it's another poor penalty straight at the keeper. Well, Senegal really in trouble now. And if Nigeria can convert their next spot kick, they will have 1 foot in the semi-finals once again. Not a good spot kick. Nice height for the keeper, not wide enough either. Now then, Israel Ayuma. Quarterbacked nicely from the base of midfield during the game. Here's Ayuma now. What can he do from the penalty spot? Nonchalance from the midfielder. Nigeria leading 3-1 on penalties here. Each team with 2 spot kicks left. Whoever steps up next for Senegal now must score, or Nigeria will be in the semi-final and, of course, in the finals of the Under-20s World Cup. Now, who's stepping up for this one? It's Ousmane Konate. Indeed, it is Ousmane Konate. Oh, what can the central defender do here? Oh, he smashed it against the crossbar, and Nigeria are through to the semi-finals. They needed to take 3 of their 5 spot kicks. Nigeria, that was enough to go through, and to be fair, they had the better of the game as well. They certainly did the team that showed the more ambition. More get up and go during the game. Well, the Senegalese, they dropped to the turf as well they might. There's the celebrations. And Senegal, the defending champions, are out in the quarterfinals. Ebenezer Harcourt saved the first and third penalties from Pierre Dorival and Mame Faye. And Ousmane Konate couldn't even force the save. Delight with the Flying Eagles. They soar into the semi-finals. The young Lions of Teranga will have to lick their wounds and come back stronger next time out. Well, it's tough on the players, isn't it? For Nigeria, will they go through?